Hey everyone, welcome to Sims World. In this episode, I really don't know what I have planned for this episode, but it seems like a while since I've been with this gang here, because obviously we were with the new fam over in Sims Family Life, and then we also had Sims Paradise for a couple weeks because of or a couple episodes back to back because of Reed passing away. So this family here is definitely still feeling a little bit on the lower side because of that, but they're starting to feel a little bit better. Obviously, another person has moved out of this house, and that was Emily. She's moving back in with the Sims Paradise gang because if you remember, she promised Reed that she would move back in once everything goes really well. And with him passing away, she also made the promise of moving back in. And speaking of the Sims Paradise gang, there's Travis walking probably to work. Anyways, this gang here should be heading into school very shortly. So that's what they will be doing. In the meantime, that will just leave Jonah and Iris home with the dog, which means these guys could go out on a little bit of a date night, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing because they have a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually going to get Michael to get some friends. Also, Violet in the last episode, I remember being here, she kind of helped out her grandmother in a way that was a little bit harsh, but yet it kind of helped her. Because Emily, her grandmother, had cancer, and when she froze her, it actually froze the cancer cells, and it killed them. So, it is really doing well. So she is doing well with that. So in a sense she helped her, but she still shouldn't have done what she did. So she's still a little bit in trouble for that. Anyways, Jonah on the other hand is a little bit sick, so I'm not sure if this house has any medicine, but it is winter, so I read that it's possible for people to get sick more often. These guys do have some medicine, so I'm gonna have him take some, and then these guys are gonna go on a little bit of a date night because with their children and all that growing up and now and getting older, they kind of have that chance now to actually go out on their own and have a little bit of a date night. So let me take his medicine. Let him take his medicine here. And then Jonah is actually going to ask Iris if she wants to go on a date. Oh, hold on. Noah's friend has been studying for a big exam since he's taken it earlier the day. Noah could easily remember the answers. I kind of think that this friend that they're talking about is actually Ace. Because I don't think Ace is more of a school person. So I think he would probably definitely share his answers. But that was not the right answer, obviously. But I do think that he would definitely share his answers just because of that. Anyways, I am going to have him ask Iris on a date. I think that they're going to go elsewhere. I don't think they're going to go to Pirate Pete's. I think they're going to go to Kelly's, which I'm not really sure where it is. But I know it's in a different location. Maybe they go somewhere else, a little bit subtle or a little bit different. Maybe they go out for a drink. I don't know. Maybe they... I kind of like that idea. I mean, they're adults, so they should be able to go out to eat or out to a drink. So I'm not really sure what place would really have a good bar. Maybe Windenburg. So let me see if I can find a bar here. They have a nightclub. Here's a bar. The Old Quakin Inn Bar. So we'll be heading there, so I'll be back in a minute. So they're here at the bar now. I don't know. I think I might just have them sit here together. Because they have to sit and talk at a table and socialize and flirt. And then maybe they can get their drinks in a little bit. But right now I think it'd be quite cute for them just to relax and just sit down and chit chat with one another for a little bit. Because they never really get a chance to go out, just these guys. And I'm gonna take it. Yeah, there's bathrooms up here. Okay. I was wondering what that was upstairs. But anyways, these guys are chit-chatting. He's gonna tell her a funny story. They could even be a little bit cheeky and have a little bit of a woohoo here if they should choose. So they're getting a little bit of their chit-chats done here. And Violet's making friends. She met Brandy at school, so that's cool. So Iris is ordering herself a drink. And they got bills waiting on them when they get home. And Michael has met Noelle at school, so that's pretty cool. So, I think there's only one real thing that they could do left here. They got their drinks and they drank their drink. They kind of had a little bit of a date, and they're going to end it in like a way that is quite cheeky. Just as a new bartender arrives, which apparently is the guy that Reed did not like, Landon. And this guy's freezing to death. Michael has also met Olivia at school. Now she's using the restroom before they leave. Okay, he is older, so he's not going to be able to do as much, but for now, she's using the restroom. I think he has to use the restroom too. Michael met Evan at school as well, which is also a friend of his brother Ace's. So that's going to be interesting. So I think we're going to end our date now because we did pretty much everything that we have to do for the date. And we got an legendary date, so that was really cool. They can head home now. So both of them are on their way home now. I'll be back once they get back to the house. So Jonah and them got home just in time for the kids to get home. Noah is outside, which I'm actually going to get him to come back in here. And get them working on their homework. And then maybe once they're done working on their homework, Michael could call up one of his new friends over. So all the kids should be working on their homework now. And besides Noah, who has decided to run off homework and watch TV. But he's not going to do that. So these guys obviously had a really interesting and fun little date day that they had. But that date has truly made Jonah tired. So he's going to head to bed for a little bit, or take a little bit of a nap. Iris is perfectly fine. However, so she is, I'm going to pay the bills, and then she could start on a new book. I kind of get the vibe that she would write a new, like a romance novel. I think that would be quite cool. And the computer's broken. So we're gonna straight up replace it. Okay. So her book is going to be I don't know why I'm naming it this, guys. This is the first book that came to my head when it came to, like, flirty books. Alright. So I'm doing 50 shades of gray, but it's going to be called of Sims. But in addition to that, the kids are all doing their homework. All besides, no, Cole. I don't know if she finished her homework or not. Oh, she finished her homework, so that's why she's not doing hers. However, yes, it is her. Why don't you go ahead and call up your little friendo, Lucas, who we all know is a vampire. Obviously, she doesn't know it yet. But she's gonna call him up. Violet, I believe she might be done with her homework. Either that or she had stopped because she was hungry and that. Oh, she is done with her homework, so. So I'm gonna let her grab some fruit salad to eat. Michael, you are hungry too, friendo. So why don't you grab something to eat since you're done with your homework as well. And we can turn off the only one still working on his homework yet is Noah, who's just about done. Michael, once you're done eating there, you can go ahead and invite one of your friendos around. How about you invite, well, Noel's actually a co-worker of his too at his job. That could be a potential good thing for these guys to get to know each other a little bit better. So why don't you just send her a couple text messages and then call her up. That'll be nice. And Nicole, why don't you work on your doctor skills, because I think down the line you might want to get into the field of a medical. So she's going to play doctor for a little bit. Violet's eating. And I do got to get Violet. Oh wait, Violet did make a friend today. So she met Brandy. I think that's the only girl she met today. She met Brandy Jockson, which, if you guys remember, is actually the daughter of Iris's brother, aka her biological firstborn son, father. So in a sense, she would be something to her. But if we all remember way back to when we actually met her, Brandy has a little bit of a cheeky side to her as well. She's a little bit of a mean sim. So I can kind of vibe that her and Violet would be a little good match because Violet is a little bit of a thing. Brandy, it's a little bit late, so I don't think Violet's parents are gonna let her go. And Iris, why don't you stop with the bookmaking right now and head to bed because you're getting super tired. Michael, you can head to bed as well, and the whole fams just head to bed because it's getting really late now, Sims time. So I'll be back in the morning once one of them gets up. Okay, they're starting to all get up now. So these guys are reaching a little bit towards the second half of winter now. It is day 17 of 28 in winter, and today's forecast is heavy snow and freezing is the current weather, and today's forecast is snow. So that's pretty much the same gist of this weather. Anyways, Iris, I was kind of thinking today you could work a little bit more on your book once the kids head into school. So that will be good. So Iris is a little bit... Oh, she ate some fruitcake, which is not good. That's why she's having a little bit of an upset stomach. But she can still work. She's gonna work on her book for a little bit of time now. And Noah, on the other hand, why don't you get up and call the boys? Because you haven't talked... Well, actually, I don't know about calling him. It's 5 in the morning. Sims time. So why don't you actually come out here and just chit-chat with your dad instead? That way you can get your... Michael should be almost done in the shower now, so he can get out and use the bathroom. Okay, where is this fruitcake coming from? Because everybody's getting sick of it now, and I'm trying to figure out where it came from. Okay, Iris has some in her inventory, so I'm gonna just pretty much tell her to clean it up and get rid of it because everybody's eating it and it's making them sick. And then the next one that needs a shower is little Nicole. or little Violet, because she is not the best right now. Jonah, could you get inside? Because it's like a blizzard almost out there. And Jonah, I believe, just weed himself. I don't even know where Jonah is. Yes, he just weed himself. Which is not going to be good. But once he gets back in here and Violet gets done, he can get a shower. And here's some more fruitcake. Let's get rid of this fruitcake. Michael's going through a phase. He's very rebellious during this phase. Alright, it's time to get out of the tub now, Violet, because so Jonah's been trying to get in the shower for a little bit now, but every time he seems to try, someone is trying to use the bathroom. This is the struggle of having one bathroom for a big family. But these guys do have the potential that they could even extend out and get their own bathroom in their room. I'm kind of vibing that they might do that. Maybe the renovation will happen next week in this episode. But for now, they're going to have to stick it out for this rest of this episode. But the kids are all at school, minus Michael, who I don't know why he's not at school. Okay, now he's at school. So Michael, why don't you... These guys can all study hard. Violet, you can make some friends. Try to get a little bit more friends than just Brandy. And now, Iris, you can get a shower now. Okay, that was the fastest shower in my life. And you didn't even get a shower. So get in the shower, Iris. Okay, so with that said, guys, I think I'm going to end it out here. Hold on. It's time for the school spelling bee, and Violet has made it to the final round, but this time she's never even heard the word she's supposed to spell. Glancing around the room, Violet sees the class brainiac flashing her notebook with a word written neatly on it. Should she accept the help or give it her best guess? I think she would probably accept the help. And that seems to be the right word. And she does feel a little bit guilty from it, but she got a small performance gain. So, anyways, the reason why I wanted to stop here is because I want to do... I want to do Winterfest with the Sims Paradise gang. So that's why I'm stopping it here, because Winterfest is tomorrow in Sims time. So that's why I'm doing that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Bye. See you guys all tomorrow for Sims Paradise.